Hey, welcome to this week's video that goes along with the summer reading scriptures. The days that this covers is Thursday, June the 20th through Wednesday, June 26th. I'm putting this video out a little bit early, so if it's not Wednesday or Thursday, June 19th or June 20th, you might want to pause this and watch it when we're closer to June 20th. The scriptures over these days are going to talk about storms. Have you ever been through something or gone through a week where everything possibly that could go wrong does go wrong? I bet you've had one of those weeks. One of the scriptures you're going to read is the story of the Apostle Paul going through a storm while he's on a ship, and the ship actually breaks into pieces. And everyone survives pretty miraculously by the hand of God, but they survive either by swimming ashore from the ship or by grabbing pieces of wood from the ship and floating with them to shore. It's this crazy scene, and it's one of those storms where everything possibly that could go wrong goes wrong. They run out of food practically on the ship, so they're starving. It's like a 2-week long storm. There are prisoners aboard. The anxiety and the stress and the panic is just going through the roof. Paul tries to calm everyone down. When they finally get to the island, Paul gets bitten by a snake. I mean, everything possibly that could go wrong does go wrong. And this is near the end of Paul's ministry. He had just been incredibly mistreated in Jerusalem, and he's on his way to Rome, where he has to testify before the courts of Caesar. Just this crazy way to finish up his ministry before going to Rome. And one thing that this demonstrates is that we should expect storms in life. Even the Apostle Paul, near the end of his ministry, goes through this incredible storm. And so our expectations in life are so important. If we expect to go through life, and we know that there's going to be storms, but if we expect to go through life with everything being easy, everything going smoothly, we're going to be disappointed. So expect storms, and expect God to reveal himself during storms. The other scriptures that you're going to read this week, God reveals many things through storms. He reveals his power. He reveals our hearts. He reveals that we can have joy and hope in storms. God gives us perspective in storms. God searches our hearts. And so as you read these scriptures, I want you to think about storms that you've been through, storms that you are going through. And ask yourself questions. What is God revealing to me? What am I worried about? What am I afraid of? What's the worst that can happen? Really think through these questions and be listening to God. God, what are you revealing to me through these storms? What are you revealing about my heart through these storms? And one of the things that we also see with the storms that God brings to us is that one of God's biggest intents is that we will run to him during these storms, and also that he can come to us through these storms. So expect a growing opportunity, a spiritually growing, faith growing opportunity through the storms that you're going through. Hope you have a good week of the readings, and we will see you next time.